No, that's not what it is. Hey guys, welcome to Makeup and Mess. Today, of course, you guys know all week it's been vacation edition, but now it's really a vacation edition. I'm in the mud, so to speak. Okay, so you guys, what are we talking about today? I know you guys saw the Real Housewives of Potomac trailer, and if you guys saw my book review, I did it with Layla Alin. I'm actually doing, sorry, not a book review, but I'm doing a book club for All Diamonds Aren't Rosé. Follow me on this. There's a reason I'm talking about this. And yes, I'm using my fingers because I left most of my brushes home, but now I'm addicted to my fingers because I feel like they actually put sparkly shadow on better. It's a vacation edition. Ooh, I should actually put some, is it too late? Damn, I should have put some, hold on. Let me put some damn sunblock on. Y'all, I'm back because we are out in the sun. It's cold, need to put on some sunscreen. Okay, so you guys are gonna have to bear witness why. Who told me to rub it up? One of my commenters, thank you, were like, rub it up or else it's premature aging. So we're gonna rub it up and keep. So anyway, you guys, the Real Housewives of Potomac trailer is out, and Gizelle is once again getting on everybody's back nerves. But after I went through my book club, you guys check it out. I did it with Layla Alin. We did a chapter 3 out of All Diamonds Aren't Rosé. I'm gonna do all the chapters, and I'm gonna do some other cool books too, right? So you guys will like that. But my whole point in saying this is one of the interesting things that came out is Gizelle is the ops. She's a plug. She's an interesting plant. What do I mean by that? Gizelle fancies herself as a producer, which is weird, and this makes sense why everybody always goes in on Gizelle, and why Ashley be looking at her crazy when she says stuff to her or says, oh, I'm just looking out for you. I thought it's because Ashley was like, there's nothing between us. You know, like, I thought it's because Ashley was like, we don't have anything in common, stay out my face. But now I see why Ashley gives Gizelle the side eye, because Gizelle produces a lot of scenes, right? Now, this was in All Diamonds Aren't Rosé. Check out the book club thing. But let me get into the point and what it has to do with the reunion, right? Gizelle has the nerve to sit on that stage and say to Candiece, while Candiece sitting next to her, that if Mia, and I assume they're talking about the scene with the lettuce, that if Mia had turned around and popped Candiece, she would have shrugged her shoulders and been like, well, that's what Candiece deserved. Let me repeat this to y'all. Gizelle said that if Mia had decided to pop Candiece in her face, that Gizelle would have shrugged and said, well, I guess Candiece got what she deserved. Gizelle Bryant, who harassed Karen while her parents were dying. Gizelle Bryant, who threw Robin, her own bestie, under the bus many times for a scene. Yeah, that Gizelle Bryant said that if Mia had decided to pop off with Candiece, she would have been okay with that. Y'all, first of all, the hypocrisy. Let's talk, because we're going to talk about the rest of the reunion trailer, even getting into Nicki Minaj. And I know this looks a mess, but just stay with me. It's going to look good, right? This is the Dora the Explorer, the what is it? Dora the Explorer. Me, again, I could be wrong. I'd be love to have Mr. Cohen if he ever wants to come on this channel and clarify. But I'm using this color and this. I know you guys are like, I don't care what color you're using because it looks a hot mess, but just wait till it's done. It's going to look so good. And then you guys are going to have to eat your words, right? We're going to see the magic of makeup, right? So in any way, right? Andy Cohen was like, what you want to do? And Candiece just looked at Andy Cohen because Andy reading each other. So it surprises me a lot that he looks at Candiece. It's just like a mess that just is unmessable. But you know what the one thing is about that? Andy doesn't like women, in my opinion, who are not a mess. And by who are not a mess, I mean like you're not being dogged by your man, you're not worrying about money, you're not keep living outside your means, right? You are strong, you are confident, and you have something going for you outside the show. Now, for those of you guys that's just like, what's Candiece have going for her outside of the show? I'll tell you. Candiece in All Diamonds Are Rosé said that even though they like to put her in that box of being that bratty little child, she was the only woman that came to the Real Housewives of Potomac, right? with businesses already in hand. She was the only woman that came to the Real Housewives of Potomac with businesses all at hand. Don't worry, this eye is going to come together. I know some of y'all are just like, wrong move, but I'm telling you, it's going to come together. Let me just take this brush a little bit and kind of like put some blue on here. I'm going to use this light blue color, tie-dyed stuff, and kind of just like buff it out so it looks kind of like a halo eye. I know I just messed up the eye, but stay with me because it's gonna come together. That's what I said, every makeup a mess, and my regular people are like, spoiler alert, it's not coming together, but it will, right? We're gonna do a nice, bright-eyed tropical. For my eye shape, I'm into elongating the eye, almost creating like a raccoon mask of how the eye will look, right? And I like this ColourPop one because it's easy to get like a really good tie-dye effect. I'm just gonna put some more of the blue sparkly, right? Candiece, even though she's painted in that box, and whether y'all like her or hate her, you have to admit that like Candiece is pretty as the thing. Candiece just got signed with an actual label, and she had another album release party, which shout out to Mo from All True Tea. Mo was at. Shout out to Candiece looking out for people that were actually in her corner, you know, not forgetting people when she got big, right? So Candiece was actually at that, Mo was at the album release party. Candiece is doing big things. It's not just for Instagram. It's not for the tube. And guess what? I don't even think that Bravo, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't even think that Bravo actually financed her video. Which is to say something big, because you know when Bravo finances your songs, right? They get a cut of everything. I think Candiece did this completely by herself. That's why she was so caught up when Mia called herself low budget, because she had like a lot on the line. Now, but let's move on, right? Because again, Gizelle had the nerve to say that, and it's weird because Gizelle, you've said some stuff that if Karen jumped on you and went Otta Walla bang bang on you, I wouldn't have been surprised. Now Karen, we all know the gram dam. You know what? It's hot outside, so you know what I'm gonna do for my brows? Hold on. I'm gonna put a little primer, just a little primer on my brows so they don't really move. Just a little primer. Just a little. How did that get there? Y'all saw me put stuff on my brows and didn't even say stuff. Y'all not seeing heaven. You know that? You're not seeing heaven. So I'm just putting a little bit of this e.l.f. primer. Y'all, I used to be addicted to Tarte's primer. It's like shape paste or something. But then I got this $8 e.l.f. stuff, and I was just like, yeah, never again. Y'all never get my coins, because I swear it's a dupe for that. Anyway, as you guys know, Gizelle is always in people's business, always antagonizing all whatever, right? They tried to call Wendy aggressive when they literally said that stuff about her husband, but yet she's sitting there saying, it's still there, and y'all still didn't tell me. Y'all not my real friends. Y'all not. There we go, right? She sat there with Wendy's husband and said that Wendy was, you know, the reason why she changed so much. And Wendy didn't change. She was the same Wendy. She was just showing a little more skin. But anyway, who cares, right? Because I know if Gizelle could show it, she would, right? Because every time Gizelle goes up and down with weight, but every time she's down with weight, she be showing skin in her Marshall's TJ Maxx finest, right? No shade to Gizelle. I actually do like Gizelle, but we're dragging today because what Gizelle said was just hypocritical, right? So Wendy had decided to mollywop you. What would you have done? What would you have done? Would you have deserved it? I thought you deserved it. Wendy would have thought you deserved it too. So, you know. And also, Andy, as much as you said when Phaedra read Kenya down for might be considering artificial insemination, which Andy actually did, right? When Portia read Kenya down and said those ages, you loved it. But the minute Candiece claps back, all of a sudden she has this problem. And again, Gizelle, I don't take anything Gizelle says seriously anyway. After reading All Diamonds Are Not Rosé, that's a horrible title because it doesn't roll off the tongue. After reading that, I don't take anything Gizelle says seriously because honestly, we just have to admit, Gizelle's an industry plant. She is the production. She is to the Real Housewives of Potomac what Lisa Rinna is to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She does whatever producers say. She's the brokest one among them, allegedly, and there's nothing wrong with being broke, right? I'm not saying that, but I am saying that she needs that check more than anybody, you know, because as Karen was so clever to point out, Is Jamal coming? Not when it's time for rent to be due. I don't think so, right? But anyway, let's move on. What else was on the agenda with that thing, right? They showed the clips of Nicki Minaj. It was vocal, and if you guys didn't hear it, Nikki was asking about Eddie following big booty girls on Instagram, right? Which, I mean, yeah, Eddie shouldn't have been following them, right? But you get my point, right? They talked about, what else did she talk about? Hold on. Anyway, Nikki is sitting there and she goes in on Eddie following the broody models. She kind of like teams up on Candiece. I will say that all of them said that Nikki was actually fair. Now, I don't know if that's true or if they just have to do that because the bosses said, y'all better say Nikki was fair. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying, right? So other things that they get into on that, right? Apparently, Karen has her day, speaking of Gizelle being an industry plant, Karen has her day because apparently Jamal owes $800,000 in taxes. You know, Gizelle was like, I don't got nothing to do with that. And Karen pointed out, well, y'all was married at the time, so yes, you do. So she gets her clap back when she tried to say Dre was going to jail. And she says, well, you better hurry up, Gizelle, and you better get ready, you know, for the pokey and whatnot. I'm surprised she didn't get some free Jamal Bryant t-shirts made, like, whatchamacallit, Karen got it done made I'm sorry, like Gizelle had it made for Karen, right? So they're gonna go over that, right? The tea I have about that is that money Jamal owes, the $800,000. I'm still trying to actually get some tea on that to see if he really owes $800,000 or if it's just like a gross exaggeration. Now, I will say that Gizelle was just sitting there quiet as a church mouse. Quiet as a church mouse while it was happening, but that's no thing. That's what Gizelle does. Whenever she's on the hot seat and anybody's exposing her business, she somehow thinks it's better just to sit still. The only thing is, when somebody says sit in silence, Gizelle, they don't mean sitting like this for an hour. It's like, Gizelle, come on, you're supposed to act natural. You're supposed to act like you're not bothered. You're supposed to act all that, right? So that's it. Candiece and Ashley get into it. I actually like their frenemy-ship. I just don't like it when the other girls jump in and try to like take sides. Like when Gizelle tries to take Ashley's side and whatnot. But you know, she said, why you keep calling me have a forehead and a face? Your face is the same size as mine. What is this? What? Oh, this is edge control. I have to get this out of my hair. Damn it. And she was like, why do you keep saying that your forehead is the same size as mine? Oh, this is really bothering me. I put this edge control in, but I think it's flaking. She said, your forehead is the same size as mine. And, you know, Candiece was like, actually, your forehead is an inch and a half higher than mine, which is true. Ashley does have a big forehead, but let me stop before somebody says I'm forehead shaming, right? Then finally, Chris Bassett gets on the stage. And I'm glad that he's actually saying something because like he said, y'all keep trying to paint me like I'm nothing, didn't come from nothing, never had anything, and just some bum on the street that's using Candiece for a come up. Now, I'm waiting to see what he shows because, like, again, even Candice's mom, who's very, very hard on Chris, said that Chris comes from an incredible family. And from what I heard, my sources in the street told me, quiet as kept, Chris comes from a very wealthy family. The only thing is they're not entirely comfortable with the life decisions that Chris has made. I don't mean about marrying Candiece. I just mean that they're just not entirely comfortable with the life decisions that Chris has made. So they don't really support him, you know? But Chris is a grown man anyway, and he doesn't depend on his family for money. We see him before y'all in the comments saying, we know. Because he depends on his wife, Candiece. Candiece has made it known, and I believe her, right? I know I'm messing up this eyeliner, but it like smeared, so I'm like doing backup things. Candiece has made it known, and I believe her that Chris is not getting paid. Even though I do wish, I know they're in love and Chris is not getting paid, but you know what? I do honestly wish she would listen to her mom. And yes, I didn't believe I'd say this, but to Gizelle more, because even if he's not getting paid, you're saying all this stuff about how he manages you, how he does this, how he does that. If he wants to come back in a divorce and be like, yo, you owe me money. And I'm not saying Chris would right now, but you know how it is when people are divorcing. things get ugly. I just wish Candiece would just kind of like realize a little. It's ColourPop too. It's a Petal Pusher blush. You know, it's the blush I've been using all week. But I do kind of wish, hold on y'all, I gotta get a damn paper towel or something, because this edge control that's dried up in my head hair is really, really bothering me. Hold on y'all. Actually, let's put some. We're gonna do some pink petal lips. Oh, y'all ain't know? Y'all ain't know you could use blush as a base for lipstick? I know y'all in the thing like, who are you talking about, right? So we're gonna continue talking about Chris. Because from what I heard, Chris does have a little something. A little something something. He comes from a good family. The grandkids will be fine. The kids will be fine. So, but again, that's that narrative that Candiece was talking about in All Diamonds Aren't Rosé, right? You're put in that box. Candiece is a spoiled brat, right? And someone told me that Nick's Nutmeg, I forget your name, you were in the comments, I'll give you a shout out next time, told me Nick's Nutmeg was actually really good dupe. This is not Mac Chestnut, but it's a dupe. Okay. That looks pretty. Let's put a little bit of slicker lip gloss to put that down. I'm gonna fix the hair in 1 second, y'all, and finish the eye look, okay? Before I go, let me put in my coat, a mascara, because y'all know I love 16 coats of mascara, but in order to get the coats, you have to let it dry in between coats. So I dry while I'm doing other stuff. So I'll put on one coat, and then I'll come back to it, and then I'll put another coat, and another coat, and another coat. But it has to dry at least, like, I don't know, a few minutes between each coat to really get that wah. You know what I'm talking about? To really get that ja. Oh, and I got this new mascara I really, really like. You guys should actually try it out. Let me put a little concealer right here. When you do a halo eye, you always want to use concealer to clean it up, right? Because and again, trust me on this, I don't mean using wet ones. You got to use concealer because you actually need that pop of brightness to make everything look like really clean. Like you're going for a clean look, not like you did your makeup with your fingers, even though we know we did, right? You just want to go with a clean look, right? So hold on, you guys. I'll be right back. Let me get this. I put too much edge control. Well, actually I put edge control and then shine stuff on top of that. There we go. Now it's on my head. Is there any other stuff? I guess it doesn't mix well with edge control. It brings out the ashy whiteness of it. Ooh. Okay, that's better. There we go. All right, now, so also back to the reunion, right? They also talk about Wendy being insecure, which I think is the dumbest storyline ever that Gizelle could ever put out, but she thought she was doing a good job by putting that storyline out to the producers, so they never focused on Jamal and his dogging her from here to eternity. But she didn't get out so lucky at the reunion, because if you see, there's a moment when they talk about Gizelle and Jamal. It's a non-story at this point. Jamal ain't thinking about Gizelle. Probably never was. I do believe that Gizelle, and I'm waiting to see the reunion, I do honestly believe that Gizelle was thinking about Jamal quite a lot. But Jamal was never paying that woman any damn mind, which is look at this. Every single time I start talking trash about someone, the Lord comes and smites me. You know? Ugh. There we go. Haha, try again. I'm joking. I get the point, right? Yeah, I don't think they was paying any mind. Now they do get into Wendy being insecure, and Mia jumps on, and Mia makes a good point when she said, I'm insecure. You lied and talked about Chris was trying to get with you. And they actually asked her, did you try to hit on Wendy? And Chris is like, why would I try to hit, not Wendy, why would I try to hit on Mia? Which honestly, I believe, because Mia is not Chris's type. She's just not Chris's type. Chris is like small little girls that are like 3 apples high. No shade to Candiece, but she is 3 apples high in her cute self, right? He likes petite girls. Mia is not petite. He likes girls that look like Candiece. Mia don't look like Candiece. I always thought that was the BS, but I'm glad they called her out on it. It looks like Mia's getting grilled for her lies. So Wendy was like, he tossed your salad. You said he tossed your salad, right? And Mia, it just sitting there looking dumb, while Candiece is like, that was lies from the pits of hell, right? Lies, lies, lies. So it looks like this reunion might be good, but if it's good, it's not going to be because of Andy, and it's not going to be because of production. If this reunion is good, it's going to be because, once again, Gizelle, the producer puppet, the Lisa Rinna of Potomac, is at it again, saying everything the producers want, but it's really going to be because Karen brings it, Candiece brings it, Wendy brings it, Mia brings it, Ascala. I hope that Ascala brings it at the reunion, because I want her to be a full-time housewife. You know, you already know Mia's bringing it, because Mia will change her story on a dime, and it is so amusing to watch, and I want to see it on the reunion, right? And, you know, Andy will be coming to Candiece, but you know Candice is the clapback queen. That saggy queen cannot be tamed. And congratulations to her on her album drop and whatnot. But let me guys know, are you guys going to be watching Reunion? Also, are you guys going to be watching the Real Housewives at regular times? I'm trying to think, should I move the review, the recap I do at 9:30? Should I move it to the next day because it's going to be Halloween? Or should I just do it anyway at 9:30 at night? Because you know that's how we roll, and it's important to stay consistent. And don't be telling me to stay consistent just for the sake of being consistent. I want to know if y'all really do think I should be, I should do it at Halloween night, or should we do it some other time? Anyway, this is the finished look. Very, very, I don't want to say where I'm at, but very, very holiday, if I do say so myself. I would put on glossy lips, but to be honest with you, it is, you know what, hold on, let me put my earrings on. Hold on, y'all. There we go, right? I'm wearing my swimsuit underneath. It's like a matching two-piece set. It's cool. Maybe I'll take some pictures and show y'all. So this is like my swimsuit / cover up. Here we go. Put some earrings on because, yes, I'm going down to the beach to play in the sand with earrings. I can't find my hoops. These are the only earrings that I have, but they look kind of, I don't know, holiday, right? The day these earrings break, half my outfits are gonna weep, because you know. Anyway, here is the finished look. Let me, you guys know. Oh, you know what? Let me walk in to natural light. Hold on. No. This is the finished look. I will walk into natural light, but I've been doing this in natural light because, as you see from the room a mess, it's like anyway, they're into dark lighting here, so I couldn't really, and I don't have any lighting. Y'all know I never travel with lighting, so this is natural light. I hope you like the look, right? Let me know whether you want me to review the last episode, which is Sunday the 31st on Halloween, or the day after, or whether y'all don't even care. While I'm talking, let me take my own advice and put another coat of mascara on, because you know it's never enough. Y'all, I swear to God, that mascara I just put on is so good. Look how long it makes your lashes look. Just from mascara alone. This is the Clinique mascara that I'm using. It isn't a lengthen, but this mess right here, the L'Oreal Maybelline Sky High mascara, woo, is good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I really like it. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think of the Real Housewives trailer, and I will talk to you guys. Ooh, look at that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. All right. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Makeup and Mess today. Listen, I said I was gonna do like a very neutral, no makeup look, but y'all know I wasn't gonna do that. Instead, I did this beautiful holiday eye. It matches with, yes, I'm never gonna stop wearing gold earrings to the beach. It matches with the tropical sunset, tropical look. We have neutral pink lips. Well, not neutral, but they're like pink petal pusher lips. Today, what are we talking about? We are talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac. We're gonna get into that reunion trailer because I'm going to cross-reference in to what we know from All Diamonds Are Rosé. That's the book they just put out. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys soon. Also, I'm doing the Real Housewives of Potomac recap. I usually do it right after the show every Sunday at 9:30 p.m. However, it is Halloween. I don't know how many of you guys are actually celebrating Halloween. So let me know what I should do, or if you guys want to do it Monday or whatever, right? Not saying I'm listening to anybody, but I want to take the temperature of everybody in the room. Okay, guys? All right. Talk to you later. Welcome to Makeup and Mesh, you guys. This is a beautiful look. I know when I started, I said I was gonna do something completely natural and completely neutral, but y'all know I'm not missing the opportunity to do a colored eye on vacation. Y'all know I'm into colored eyeshadows. This is the ColourPop one. Let me know in the comments if you wanna know. Beauty Blender, but diamonds are rosé. If you guys don't know, I am doing a book club of that. We just did chapter 3. Next week we'll get into chapter 8. Actually, we're gonna keep doing a book club. Anyway, I hope you guys like this look. I'll give you guys a close-up. There we go. I always say I take it into natural light because I'm sick of fillers. I'm sick of filters. I'm sick of all this stuff. This is the way the look is gonna look if you actually do it, all right? And follow my bootleg MacGyver Jerry Cook way of doing it. All right, you guys, let's get into the mess.